Alright, do you guys remember those concept cars they promised us back in the days, especially in that prime supercar blondie era, when she was just hunting them down like infinity stores? Like those concept cars they promised us were going to come with some crazy features like fully autonomous driving capability, hyper futuristic design, and some crazy high technology. Well, we are now a couple years into the future and we're yet to see those cars. Like we don't see them anywhere on the road, and that begs the question: where are they now? What's the updates on them? And what's the way forward? Well, that's what we're going to be discussing in today's video. But before I start discussing anything, guys, I am Mino and this is my YouTube channel, and this channel will talk cars, not things related to cars. So if you're interested, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, watch the video to the end. If you like it, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. And with that said, thank you for tuning in. Let's get the video started. Alright, all these concept cars, they all gained hundreds and millions, like hundreds of millions of views, even billions of views across the internet. And starting up with the most popular one of them all, the Mercedes-Benz AVTR or Avatar, whichever one you want to call it. And starting up with the design of that car, I'm not gonna lie, this car looks phenomenal. Like it looks really fascinating and really beautiful. This is what I imagine cars to look like in the future, and I know you guys do as well. Like this is really interesting, and it has so many mesmerizing features all around it, like the futuristic looking design, the glowy touch sensitive steel key interior, the active burning flaps at the back, the glowing wheels, and so many more. Not to mention that this guy can also crab walk. And that brings us onto the question: what was this car? Why was it made? And is it going to go into production? Starting off with the latter, no. This car is not going to go into production. Mercedes-Benz did not promise anything about production for this car. In fact, the only reason why they made this car was to use it to showcase their new technology and how far they've come with it, because believe it or not, Mercedes is quite ahead of the rest of the manufacturers when it comes to engine development, technology, and design. And they wanted to use this car to showcase their new technology and how far they've come with it. Technology where humans, machine, and nature can be interconnected to function. The car is heavily inspired by the Avatar movie. Like the whole theme around the car is based on Pandora, which is the planet where the Avatar movie is based on. So, where is the car now? Well, there is no specific location of the car, but I presume it's somewhere at Mercedes Museum back in Germany, and it's going to be flown around the world for some specific events and shows. And that's about it. Next up, we have BMW Vision Next 100. So just like the name implies, this is BMW's future. Like this is what BMW wants their cars to look like in the next 100 years. This is BMW's next 100 years to come. This is what they want their cars to look like in 100 years to come. And mind you, this car was unveiled back in 2016, and ever since then they've released a whole new generation of their cars as well as new one. And have they been taking inspiration from this car? No, not one bit. In fact, the only bit you can see maybe they took inspiration from this guy is the kidney grille, which they somehow managed to make worse. Like the kidney grille, which they borrowed from this car, which you might say they borrowed from this car, they managed to make it even worse, giving their cars this big ugly pig logo grille that does not fit well with the car. And I know people are starting to get used to it, but I'm the type of person that loves to call a spade, a shovel, and this car is ugly. Like in my opinion, the F generation of the M series is where BMW peaked in terms of design and performance as well. Like the F generation of the M series was just peak from the M2 to the M8 competition. Like it was just pure peak. And just like most of the cars on this list, they promise some really big features as well, like fully autonomous driving capability. And what that means is that this car can be able to drive itself fully without any human assistance or any human input. Like it can drive itself fully, navigate the traffic, our Indian roads, our Nigerian roads, like the crowded cities. It can navigate the whole road fully by itself, which is really interesting. I would love to see that, because I know for a fact it's going to be pure cinema. And not only that, they promise this futuristic looking design, augmented reality windshield, and this fascinating feature they call alive geometry. So what that means is that this car has these body panels that is integrated into the wheels. Like the body panels, they flow into the wheels like one piece. So when you turn the wheels, the body panel stretches, it stretches and it turns red to show you that it's under tension. And once you straighten up the wheels, it comes back together like it's elastic. Like it comes back to its original shape. And once you turn the wheels either to either side, the body panel stretches out, and once you return the wheels straight, it all comes back together, which is really, really fascinating and really, really interesting. But there is something we call dust, sand, rust, rain, and so many more. And I don't see how this is going to be practical for like everyday cars, but it's really, really fascinating though. That brings us onto the main question. Is this car going to go into production? What's the update of this car? Well, no chance. This car is not going to go into production anytime soon. They made this car to showcase what their cars are going to look like in the next 100 years. So they are going to be pulling inspiration from this car. So by the end of the 100 years, this is what their cars are going to look like. And we're now 10 years down out of the 100 years, and I haven't seen any car that look anything like this. Maybe we're going to start seeing them in the next maybe 60 to 70 years. But as of right now, the vision next 100 is not inspiring. Next up, we have the Bentley EXP 100 GT, and now this is a concept car done right. Like, it is a concept car that stands for everything is like it represents. Like, it is the best execution of a concept car that I know yet. So Bentley made this car to like show the world what their future Grand Tours are going to look like, what their future Grand Tours are going to be pulling inspiration from. And mind you, this car was unveiled back in 2019, and ever since then Bentley has unveiled like a new generation of their cars as well as new one. And have they been taking inspiration from this car? Yes. In fact, every of their models since then has been taking one or two inspirations from this car. In fact, all their models has been taking some really, really good amount of inspiration from this car, from their new Bacala, their Molina Bator, their new Continental GT, and so many others. So Bentley has been using this car the way they say they would, and I'm excited to see what their future generation of cars are going to look like, because I'm sure they are going to be taking more from this car than just the looks. Alright, next up we have BMW Gina. This one is really, really ridiculous, and sign up with the name Gina. So the name Gina stands for, and I quote, geometry and functions in N adaptations. Does that make any sense? Alright, I know it's just a concept design, but this one has to be the most ridiculous one of them all. So the car is covered in this fabric skin that has lines and struts underneath, and those lines and struts, they can move, like they can move around, giving the car like a different shape and form. I don't really know why BMW made this car. They said it's to challenge design and manufacturing principles, which I respect, and I think all manufacturers should strive to do that as well. But I don't see how this makes any sense one bit. So where's this car now? Is at BMW. Is it going to go into production? No chance, because trust me, you do not want to own a car with a fabric skin. Right, next up we have the DSX E10s were named. So this one is really, really interesting. So it's a car with two sides. So on the driver's side, it's open heaven, no roof, no windshield, and on the passenger side, it's enclosed, featuring more comfort and luxury. So if you feel like driving, you hop in the driver's side like with open heaven experience like a race car, and if you want to chill out and relax in comfort and luxury while the car drives you around, well, you hop into the passenger side and all that good stuff. But it's not that easy. The car is going to be fully electric with 540 horsepower and can be bumped up to 1,360 horsepower in track mode. And the car is going to be using internals and suspension system developed by the Formula E team. Yes, I was also shocked to learn that DS has a Formula E team. So they're bringing a new concept design to the automotive industry. Who this car will appeal to, I do not know. But I know that they commissioned this car for 2035, which is the next 10 years. If they're going to go through with it or not, we'll just have to wait and see. So next up we have the Audi e-tron. So it's going to be an all-electric, fully autonomous off-road vehicle unveiled back in 2019, and it seems to follow the same generic pattern of being made for sustainability, autonomous driving capability, and also better for the environment, which is really, really interesting. And I've said this before and I'll say it again, the world will not end because people drive gasoline cars. Like, no, the world will only end when Christ comes, and until then everybody just needs to chill out, because right now the government and all these organizations are just forcing electric vehicles on people for some reason that I do not know. But I digress. This stuff is killing me. And back to the AI trail, it looks really fascinating. It has this glass bodywork that gives the passengers the 360-degree view of their surrounding while off-roading. It's going to have 4 electric motors on each of the wheels, making it 4-wheel drive to give it like a better performance when off-roading. And it's going to be able to drive itself fully without any human assistance. Here is a fun part as well. So, sat on the roof are 5 rotorless drones that can fly up and hover over the car, following the car around, lighting your path. Like, think of it as a flying headlight. Yes, the drones follows you around while driving and lights up your path in the dark. And also when you come out of the car, like going through like some trails or like hiking in the dark, the car follows you around, lighting your path and like all that stuff that makes you feel like to be stuck. What's the update on this car? Well, Audi is not going to make this car anytime soon. It's a concept and it's going to remain a concept for a very long time to come. In fact, Audi has been releasing like a truckload of concept cars that they are not going to make in a very long time to come, and this is definitely one of the first. We can as a flower, as in for hours, telling all the bluebirds. You can't record a video in this house. So next up, we have the Renault Trezor. So the Renault Trezor. So this is going to be a 2-seater all-electric GT car unveiled back in 2016 by Renault, and Renault made this car to use it to inspire the future generation of Grand Tourers to come, not only in technology but also in design. And it's going to be fully electric with a very luxurious interior. And this is one of the few concept cars I really want to see on the road, because this car looks really good. Like when I say really good, I mean really beautiful. And fun fact, this car won the best looking concept car award at the FEI in 2016 when it was unveiled. But it's just a concept car. It's not going to go into production just yet. But in my opinion, I don't think this car is too far-fetched or too ambitious for Renault not to consider making it right now, because I believe that there are cars right now in production that are way more crazier, way more futuristic than this car. Well, as of the moment, Renault is not ready to make this car, and I respect it. Next up, we have the Rolls-Royce 103 EX Vision Next 100. Oh my god, what a name. So if you're wondering why it uses the same name as the BMW we mentioned earlier, well, that's because they are related. So in case you don't know, Rolls-Royce is under the BMW group, so they're all sailing in one boat, and BMW is their grand captain. All right, this is what we call concept car Pro Max. Like, this is the most far-fetched, like the most ambitious one of them all. Like, this does not even look like anything we're going to see in the next 50 to 60 years time. Like, I know our technology right now is advanced, like it's moving at a very fast rate, but this guy is too ambitious for it. So the whole concept and the whole idea of the car is that it's going to be fully autonomous. Like, they believe it's going to be fully autonomous, so much so that they got rid of the concept of a steering wheel. Yes, this car does not have any steering wheel, does not have any means of controlling it manually, like from the inside. That's how confident they are that they're going to make a car like this. Not to mention the design. I do not like it and I do not hate it, but I know that it looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. And I don't know if I should say that our road is not ready for this car, or that this car is not ready for our road. I don't know which one it is, but I know that this car is really insane. So what's the update on the car? Well, it's just a concept car and it's not going to go into production. They said this is what our cars are going to look like in the next 100 years to come. So to see the car, I guess we'll have to leave that alone. So I'll see you in 2116. And last but not the least, we have the Lamborghini Vision GT, or Lamborghini Vision Gran Turismo. So this is just a concept design that like Lamborghini made. They didn't promise like autonomous driving, sustainability, and better for the environment, like any of those stuff. They didn't promise that. This is just a concept design they made for the Gran Turismo video game that they actually decided to make a real life prototype of. Lamborghini fumbled this car so hard, because I think, in my opinion, this should have done what McLaren did with the Solus GT, because just like this car, just like the Lamborghini Vision Gran Turismo, the Solus GT was also a video game concept for the Gran Turismo game, but McLaren decided to make a production version of the Solus GT, and so far so good. The car has been successful, and I think that's what Lamborghini should have done with this car. And when it comes to design, this car is outrageous. This guy is so good. Like, it looks out of this world. Like, you know those fighter jets you see in movies, like those fighter jets you see in sci-fi movies. This is what they would look like if they transformed into a car on 4 wheels. Beautiful is not the right way to describe this car, rather it's cool to the max. Everything from the sharp lines and the sharp edges, like this is just Lamborghini to the core. and it's a shame that it's going to remain a concept car. But there is a slight chance that Lamborghini might make a production version of this car. But as of right now, it's just a concept. And with that, we've come to the end of the video, guys. So this video is actually a follow-up to this video right here. This video I made about like those hypercars with big claims, where they are now and the updates on them. So if you want to check out that video, the link is in the description down below. And I'm also going to be doing a follow-up video but in another category of cars rather than concept cars. So if you want to see that video, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And with that, we've come to the end of the video. So if you like the video, please go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. It goes a long way for the channel, and it tells the algorithm to push our content to more people, which is what my content and my channel is struggling with right now. So if you like the video, give the video a thumbs up and share the video with your friends and family if you think they're going to like it. And with that said, thank you for watching and thank you for tuning in, and I'm sure to see you in the next one. Peace out and stay safe right now, because I believe that there are cars right now in production that are more crazier, way more advanced and futuristic than